Hey there, and welcome to the College Investor Audio Show. Kind of a rough topic today. 8 colleges are closing their doors in 2026. Crazy! But before we get to it, anytime you hear a topic on the podcast, there's an article that dives deep on the topic at thecollegeinvestor.com. Dive in there. There's a ton of stuff for you, resources and links and everything else. You can also like and follow in all the social media things at The College Investor. Type in those words. You'll find us. All right, let's get to it now. 8 colleges closing their doors. Phew. Anna Maria College's closure announcement last week brought the 2026 nonprofit college shutdown count to 8. 80-year-old institution in Paxton, Massachusetts, said its board of trustees just could no longer project the financial resources to sustain academic operation past the spring of 2026. Man, it's hurtful. 80 years. This decision came less than 2 weeks after the Massachusetts Department of Higher Education formally flagged the college as a closure risk. Anna Maria's announcement came the same day. Workers at Hampshire College, which announced its own closure on April 14th, launched a relief fund ahead of June layoffs. Together, the two Massachusetts institutions underscored the accelerating pressure on small, tuition-dependent liberal arts colleges in the Northeast. It's tough. It really, really, really is for them. Since the summer of 25, a steady cadence of small college shutdowns and high-profile mergers have reshaped parts of American higher education. It does hurt my heart. I love these small schools. I went to a small liberal arts college. I know it's a tight-knit group, but it is hard. A parallel trend has emerged. A growing number of schools are choosing merger or acquisition instead of closing their doors. What follows is a running tracker of both. Let's take a look at it. Based on institutional press releases and verified reporting as of April 24th of 26. Okay. First up, the closure list. 8 institutions either ceased operations or announced they're going to. 3 Massachusetts colleges, one I don't know how to pronounce, Hampshire and Anna Maria, are among them, and 4 of the 8 announced in a window between around early February 26. Siena Heights University, just in Adrian, Michigan, not too far from where I live, actually, announced June 30th, 2025, that they will be closing at the end of the 26 academic year. Trinity Christian College in Illinois, by the time you hear this, they're closed. Sterling College, their final commencement is May 16th of 26, and then they're shutting their doors. Providence Christian College in Pasadena, California, they're done. Lourdes University, Sylvania, Ohio, spring of 26, closing. Hampshire College, Anna Maria, we already talked about that. So 16 nonprofit colleges did actually close last year in 2025. And then since March of 2020, roughly 48 public or private nonprofit institutions have closed or planned closures. Crazy. This is affecting 52,600 students, according to tracking by Higher Ed Dive and Best Colleges. 48 in 6 years have closed their doors. The 2026 list shares common threads, too. Enrollment declines of 30% to 70% over the last decade appear in nearly every single case. Every school relied heavily on net tuition revenue, and several lost federal grant funding heading into fiscal 26. Providence Christian, by the way, cited the end of its Hispanic Serving Institution grant, which was $600,000 annually. Ouch, as a factor. Its $25,000 endowment could not absorb. Duh, that's not a lot. Lourdes University reported that the Sisters of St. Francis could no longer subsidize operations at the level required to keep the 68-year-old institution afloat. Labore, maybe, I don't know how to pronounce it, a nursing-focused institution in Milton, Massachusetts, will transition programs to nearby Curry College. Anna Maria's 2025 audit carried a going concern, quote-unquote, qualification from its auditors that triggered new federal financial aid restrictions, a warning sign that preceded its closure decision by just weeks. Mergers are growing as well. Alongside these, let's just shut everything down, a wave of mergers and acquisitions has picked up momentum. Mergers tend to draw less public attention because they often preserve the campus name or the mission under a larger institution's umbrella. But the financial logic behind them is frequently identical. 6 mergers are currently in progress. There's one, Ursuline College is merging with Gannon University in Pennsylvania. New Jersey University is merging with Keene University. Rosemont College is merging with Villanova. Cornish College of the Arts to Seattle. Queen's University of Charlotte to Elon University. And East Georgia State College is merging with Georgia Southern University. Here's what this means for students and families. Okay. And then we'll wrap up for today. A closure or a merger should set off warning bells for currently enrolled or prospective students, especially prospective students. Federal rules preserve the option of a closed school discharge for federal student loans. If borrowers cannot transfer and complete a comparable program elsewhere, but that window is short, the U.S. Department of Education generally requires withdrawal within 120 days of the official closure date to qualify. You got time, but not a ton, basically. Students who accept a teach-out transfer forfeit the discharge. Most 2026 closing schools have lined up teach-out partners to help students complete their degrees. Providence Christian is working with Biola, Concordia, and the Masters University, all pretty good schools. Lourdes has partnered with the University of Toledo, which has committed to admitting Lourdes students, or Lourdes, I think it's Lourdes, in good standing into a aligned program. That nursing program in Massachusetts, that I don't know how to pronounce because it seems French to me, will transition to Curry College. Trinity Christian has teach-out agreements with Saint Xavier, Calvin, and Olivet Nazarene. I went to Mount Vernon Nazarene, go Cougars. All right, credit transfer is typically honored, but families should confirm program-level articulation since specialized credits in nursing, education, or the arts do not always map cleanly to a receiving institution's degree requirements. Financial aid also resets. A teach-out student's federal aid package is rebuilt at the new institution based on its cost of attendance, and state aid portability varies. Families in states with significant tuition grant programs, like Pennsylvania's PHEAA, New Jersey's TAG, TAG, and California's CAL grant, should verify eligibility before committing to a transfer. 4. Prospective students. The pattern is a reminder that financial health needs to be a part of your due diligence checklist before you commit to a school. Useful indicators published through the Department of Education's College Scorecard, you can find a link inside this article, include full-time equivalent enrollment trends, graduation rates, transfers, and more. Under the Federal Financial Responsibility Framework, schools with enrollment decline more than 25% over 5 years, tuition discount rates above 55%, or a CFI below 1.0, tend to face elevated closure risk. Pay attention to the numbers. We help you find those numbers at the College Investor. Just search for those words. You'll find us on social media. Also, dive deep into this article so you can find out all the links to get to the scorecards and all the things at thecollegeinvestor.com. I hope this article was helpful to you. Kind of depressing stuff, but it's good to know so you don't fall into this nightmare of a trap to try to transfer and, my school's closing. All right, find everything at thecollegeinvestor.com. Thanks again for stopping by today, and we'll talk to you again real soon.